If you're living a life right now where you don't have enough money, there's a good chance that you have an energetic block in your system surrounding money. Money is energy and energy is money, and never forget that. In this video, I'm gonna teach you how to find the energetic block that you have surrounding money and then heal that energetic block so that you can attract more abundance into your life. The first thing to do is understand your pattern around money. There is definitely a pattern surrounding your relationship with money. For instance, for me, I have had some very clear ups and downs in my life with money where I would make big chunks of money and I felt abundant and I felt like the energy of money was flowing through my system in a real great way. And then some calamity would always happen afterwards where I would pretty much lose everything.
I'm only burning my half. All you care about is money.
And so that pattern is something that I've had to take note of in my life. And I realize now that it's usually some self-sabotaging behavior that then extracts the money that I just worked so hard to make out of my situation. For instance, last year was one of the best years I've ever had professionally. However, I lost $1 million in a Ponzi scheme.
Let's watch some crazy stuff, yo!
Well, to find out, I got a couple calls with two TV celebrities who said they put money in Trader's Domain and lost it as well, and hopefully they can help us figure this out.
Hi, my name is Jamil Damji. I invested $1 million into Trader's Domain. I have never taken a withdrawal out and I've lost all $1 million. How did I get myself into that spot? I'm not dumb, right? I'm a person who's been able to make hundreds of millions of dollars in revenue in my businesses. Yet I fell victim to a Ponzi scheme, a way too good to be true. Greed got the best of me. I completely deserved it. Ponzi scheme, right?
There's no Ponzi.
Ah, yes. Nothing says it's not a Ponzi scheme like saying, hey guys, this is not a Ponzi scheme. Now,
come on. And just seeing that happened to me illuminated to me that I have not yet resolved my pattern around money. So what I did and what I'm proposing you do as a way to resolve this situation is to write a money autobiography. Really write what you have done with money in your life, right? The whole thing from the beginning to this point. And do it without any judgment. Do it without making this thing right or this thing wrong or feeling good or feeling bad necessarily about any of the things, but just the facts. Once you've got the facts, what you will start to see is things repeat themselves. It's this crazy thing that happens in this physical universe that everything is just a pattern. The way that you do your day is a pattern. The way that you live your weekends are a pattern. The way that you spend is a pattern. The way that you earn money is a pattern. And I have, since I was a young kid, done the exact thing over and over and over again. Made money, lost it. Made money, lost it. Made money, lost it. Between the years of 2002 and 2008, I had made $12 million. And then in 2008, I lost it all because of some reckless decisions that I made leading up to that point. Most people would say, oh, Jamil, everybody lost money in 2008. That was just the financial collapse. But no, it's not just the financial collapse. It was the decisions that I made leading into the financial collapse that had me in that same pattern again. So once you have identified what your pattern is around money, you need to understand where the pattern came from. And that's looking at your money history. This is going to be a self-discovery, also really looking deep into the conversations you and your parents had surrounding money. Did your mom and dad fight about money? Did they make you feel like you were a drain on the finances? Did they tell you that talking about money was impolite? Did they make you feel like money was a good thing, or did they make you feel like money was a bad thing? Did it feel as though there was never enough money in the home? Did you constantly worry about where the next meal was coming from? Or did your parents worry about how they were gonna make all their ends meet? That will help you understand where your stories came from, but we wanna take it even one step further because they developed those stories from somewhere else as well. So your parents had a pattern and had a story that they brought to their life, which then was installed in yours. Now, I know that's a lot to swallow, but once you've identified what your pattern with money is and what the stories historically are around money and your relationship with it, you can actually change the program. And this is the exciting part because all hope is not lost. If you can understand the pattern, the next time you're in that pattern, you'll be able to notice it. And I can tell you that step one in changing anything is always going to be awareness. Bringing or shining a light on a dark spot in your life is one of the greatest gifts that you can give yourself in the journey and transformation. Because attention and awareness is, in all honesty, one of the most healing energies that you can bring to any aspect of your life. So the next time you fall into that pattern, the awareness that you're in the pattern is actually going to give you an opportunity to create space and make a different choice. When you make a different choice over and over and over again, you are actually installing a new pattern. So essentially what we want to do is identify the old pattern or the pattern that's brought you to this point. Know what that pattern looks like, and then have awareness when you're activating that pattern again. And when you have activated that pattern again and you've created that awareness, it allows you to take a step back so that you can insert a new behavior. Inserting a new behavior is the pattern interrupt. That's where you disrupt everything and you can actually change what's happening in your life. Now, once we do this, we actually energetically clear ourselves of the blocks that we have around money and we invite abundance to come into our lives. I have done this in my life and I have been continuing to try to heal the wounds that I have around and surrounding money. And I invite you to take this journey yourself because living an abundant life and having access to resources gives you time freedom to look at and understand more important aspects of our general even reason for being here. So if you guys like this video, do me a favor and hit the like button and subscribe if you haven't already to this channel. And let me know what you think about topics like this. I'd love to give you guys more insight into the mindset work that I do with the Astro Flipping community. I do a lot of things about real estate on this channel, but one of the reasons why the Astro Flipping community is so successful is that I spend a lot of time dealing on the spiritual aspects of entrepreneurship and how success is an inside job. I want to start bringing more of this content to this channel, so if you like it, let me know in the comments that you like to see more content like this, and I'll make more videos.